Welcome to the last day of Messy May. Just because today is the last day doesn't mean that you are meant to have done 30 out of 31. Doesn't mean that you have had to do 2 out of 31. As many as you could do, wanted to do, desired to do, felt like doing. Whatever number that was, it's good enough. It's great. It's exciting. It's worthy of celebrating. And that's what we're going to do today. Today we're going to celebrate your creative month. You can write a list of small achievements, you can add confetti, you can create a page that adds all the best bits of the rest of the month. Whatever you feel like doing to celebrate, that's what you're going to do. For me, celebration is glitter and gold and flowers, and so that's what I'm bringing to the page today. I'm also going to be creating a page based on things that I know to be true. Good reminders. I like to, at the end of my journals, in the same way that at Get Messy, we set an intention for the month, and we do that through seasons. So a theme, we've kind of been doing that every day this month. We set our theme at the beginning of the month, and it guides our journey. And then at the end of each journal, I like to write lessons that I learned along the way, reminders, things that I already know, but I just need to remind myself of. Also for today, I'm going to share with you the Messy Artist Playbook. Now that is your adventure manual for accepting, appreciating, and championing your precious creative spirit. So if you can't find the words, feel free to use them and allow them to just encourage you in your creative practice. You can stick them in your journal at the front. You can stick them in every journal if you want. The download actually comes with a creativity commitment where you promise to protect your perfectly imperfect creative heart and hands with 10 declarations of dedication. And there's a nice little space at the bottom for you to sign as the Messy Creative, and then you're officially certified Messy. So download that, add it to your journal, and use today to just absolutely celebrate yourself. All of the goodness that you created, all of the times you looked after yourself, you said yes to yourself, all of that. Let's celebrate it today. While you create, I'll read through the 10 declarations. First one, I show up. I know that this is the most important part. Simply showing up. I show up imperfectly. I know that imperfection is not a way to make art, and it's not in the way. Instead, it's the way to making true art that looks like my heart. I show up often. I know that habits come from consistency, and having a daily creative habit doesn't mean finishing an entire journal in one day. It means fitting small bits of regular journaling into the full, busy, beautiful life I already have, not the other way around. I embrace more than zero as enough. I know that my value is not determined by my creative output, and I celebrate my creative contributions no matter how small they may seem. I repeatedly screw perfection. I know that recovering from perfection is something that needs to happen again and again. I screw perfection by focusing on process over product and remembering that the journal can be just a rough draft. I connect. I know that I'm not alone and that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. I always have access to Get Messy, where I can find a family-like community of art journalists sharing their art and their heart as they cheerlead my creativity. Thanks, Internet. I turn inspiration into action. I know that I can find inspiration in my own life, and I choose to seek beauty in small things. I invite good things into my creative heart by respecting them with action. I approach my journal as an enthusiastic beginner. I know that every page is a new beginning, and the blank page is blank for everyone, every time they sit down. I am enthusiastically grateful that I get to do this pretty cool thing. I am kind. I know that my words and actions have power, and I promise to be kind to others, but especially to myself. I commit to my creativity. I know that in the end, it's just me and my journal. The rest of the world's opinion is not as important as my own. No such thing as comparisonitis. And this is a relationship I will nurture above all others. Signed, The Messy Creative.